Hey parents, I am wondering if, like, in all the videos that I'm going to do to work to support families who are going through the struggles of having a teen in crisis or an at-risk youth, I want to find as many different ways to explain behavior, bad choices, bad decisions, bad behavior, risky choices. And there's so many different psychological or therapeutic models to be able to help a person really understand why this is happening. So let me start with one of the basics. All right, the most basic is all human behavior can be boiled down to cost and payoff. This means that when we make a decision, when we perform an action, when we actually do something, there's going to be a cost and there's going to be a payoff. We're going to get something and it's going to cost us something. We're going to have to pay something and we're going to receive something from the action. Now, what if, bear with me for a second, what if any decision, the good and the bad part, whichever that part gets put secondary, any decision is followed through on because the payoff is bigger than the cost. And we will not change the decision we make until the cost is greater than the payoff. It's a simple mathematical equation, right? If the payoff, if we get more from it than it takes from us, we're going to keep doing it. So let's put that with drugs. Let's put that with risky behavior like promiscuity. Let's put that with running away. Let's put that with eating or body dysmorphia or cutting or any type of issue that is becoming toxic to everyone else. It looks like it's costing this person a lot. And this person might even be experiencing a significant cost, right? It's costing them their grades. It's costing them the respect and love of their family. It's costing them freedom. They're being grounded. They've gotten busted by the cops. That's where the focus of parents tends to stop, on what it's costing them. But the truth is, as long as they're getting more from the action than it's costing them, they're going to keep doing it. They will continue to do the action because what they're getting from doing it is greater than what it's costing them. So what do? How do you counter that? It's very simple. You inflate the cost. You do it through allowing them to experience their own consequences. You do it through following through on what the world would actually do. Let me give you an example of that. I was working with a family, and every time they got upset and things weren't working, and they would limit the kid's cell phone, they would limit the internet, their daughter would threaten to commit suicide. And they would have to give it back because they don't want their daughter to die. What I said to them is, if she is continually shown that that works, that you can get what you want if you threaten suicide, then the first time her manager at the restaurant that she's working at tells her to do something she doesn't want to do and she refuses, and he says, you need to do it or you're going to get fired, and she says, you better not or I'm going to commit suicide, the manager is going to call the police. That's what the world does, and that's inflation of cost, not payoff. Payoff is being allowed to have the comfortable, I don't have to work hard life that she was experiencing. The moment she didn't get her way, she screamed, she acted out, everybody backed off. She got exactly what she wanted. What a great payoff. And everybody says, oh, she's got these behavior issues and she makes bad choices. She's making choices based on the payout. The results are better for her than the cost of the negative results. So as parents, we have to work on inflating the cost. We have to work on helping the cost be bigger than what they're getting from it. Now, this has to come through natural consequences. It can't come through our emotions. It can't come through, I'm so angry at you right now. That doesn't work. Your emotions are not leverage for behavior change. That doesn't work. It might have worked when they were little kids, but not when they're teens, not when they're at-risk youth. That's not enough. You've got to help the natural consequences take place. That's its own lesson. All right. Thank you very much for joining me for the video. Please check out our podcast at beyondriskandrisk.com. gotyourback.com. There's a weekly podcast there with teens telling their story and experts giving advice and support to all the families, teachers, and clinicians that need it. And as always, you can call our facility, Fire Mountain, at 303-443-3343. We got your back.